All right, Mother, old building and loan pal. I think I'll go out and find a girl and do a little passionate necking.
Oh, George.
Now, if you'll just point me in the right direction. This direction? Good night, Mrs. Bailey.
What are you doing out there?
Oh, hello, Mary. I just happened to be passing by.
So I noticed. Have you made up your mind yet?
About what?
Well, about coming in. Your mother just phoned and said you were on your way over to pay me a visit.
Well, how did she know?
Didn't you tell her?
I didn't tell anybody. I just went for a walk and happened to be passing by.
Well, are you coming in or aren't you?
Well, I'll come in for a minute, but I didn't tell anybody I was coming over here.
Would you like a little music? I'll put a record on the Victrola for you.
Oh. When'd you get back?
Tuesday.
I thought you'd go back to New York like Sam and the rest of them.
I worked there for a couple vacations, but I don't know. I guess I was homesick.
Homesick? For Bedford Falls?
Well, yes, and my family. Oh, everything. Would you like to sit down?
All right, for a minute.
Would you rather leave?
No, I don't want to be rude.
Well, then sit down.
Well, I see it still smells like pine needles in here.
Thank you. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight?
Oh, yeah.
It was nice about your brother Harry and Ruth, wasn't it?
Ma'am, who's down there with you?
It's George Bailey, Mother.
George Bailey? What's he want?
I don't know. What do you want?
Me? Not a thing. I just came in to get warm.
He's making violent love to me, Mother.
What? You tell him to go right back home and don't leave the house either. Sam Wainwright promised to call you from New York tonight.
You know, I didn't come here to...
What did you come here for?
I don't know. You tell me.
Well, why don't you go home?
That's where I'm going. I don't know why I came here in the first place. Good night.
Good night.
Mary, the telephone. It's Sam.
I'll get it. Stupid old record. Why did it... Hello?
Forgot my hat.
Oh, hee-haw. Hello, Sam. How are you?
Oh, great. Gee, it's great to hear your voice again.
Oh, well, that's awfully sweet of you, Sam. There's an old friend of yours here, George Bailey.
Oh, hee-haw. Put him on.
Oh, wait a minute. I'll call him. George, Sam wants to speak to you.
Hello, Sam.
Well, George Baileyovsky. Hey, a fine pal you are. What are you trying to do? Steal my girl?
What do you mean? Nobody's trying to steal your girl. Here's Mary.
No, wait a minute. I've got to talk to both of you. Tell Mary to get on the other extension.
He wants to talk to us both. He wants you to get on the extension.
I can't. Mother's on the extension.
I am not.
Here, we can both hear on this phone. Come closer. Sam, we're both listening.
I have a great deal. It's going to make plastic from soybeans coming up. It's going to make us all rich. George?
Huh? Oh, yeah, soybeans, yeah.
Dad's going to build a plastics factory outside of Rochester.
Rochester? Well, why not here? You remember that old tool and machinery works? You tell your father he can get that for a song.
That sounds great. Mary, you're running this too. Now listen, George, have you got any money?
Money? Yeah, well, a little.
Okay, now listen. I want you to put every cent you've got into our stock. And George, I may have a job for you. This is the biggest thing since radio. Oh, Mary?
I'm here.
Would you tell that guy I'm giving him the chance of a lifetime? You hear that? The chance of a lifetime.
He says it's the chance of a lifetime.
Now, you listen to me, Mary. I don't want any plastic, and I don't want any factories, and I don't want to get married ever to anyone. You understand that? I want to do what I want to do. And you're... Oh, Mary.
George.
Mary.
George.
Oh, Mary.